I was just startled by some movement really close to the shooting house. I'll show you if you can see. I got a small hole here, but I don't know if you can see that. There is. Let me see. Okay. That plant there, I don't know if you can see that. I mistook this small weed for an assailant, but it's not. As you can see, it's just a weed. One thing I did want to mention, that when loading your weapon, I've learned that you don't want to point it toward your foot. In case of an accidental discharge, it can go clean through your foot. For that reason, I wear steel-toed boots. But I've gone away from that just because I had an accidental discharge and hit that steel toe and went into kind of a dangerous ricochet situation. So you need to devise some sort of, just don't point it toward anything that you value while you're loading that weapon. Be very careful, and safety is your friend, my friend. As you can see here, I now have MI hearing protection, and I have adjusted to the disorientation that comes with the lack of hearing. I'm now having to depend more on my other senses to protect me and to help me gather information about my potential prey. You may have been wondering, hey, why is he wearing some blue shirt with a pocket on it? Well, I do believe in comfort, but that is not chiefly the reason why I'm wearing this shirt and not some sort of camouflage. Since I am in this shooting house, I am protected from detection for the most part. I just have to be pretty still and pretty quiet. But it's not as critical that I wear some sort of pattern that would allow me to blend into my surroundings, since I'm in an enclosure that is camouflage itself. So I want to put your mind at ease about that. Think no more about that one issue. So far, nothing. Just beauty. Mainly flora, not fauna. No fauna have we seen thus far in the wild where we are now, here in South Carolina, God's country, the great Palmetto State, where I was born and raised. We'll check back in with you in a little while if we see some action. A would-be assailant, an arachnid who has snuck in the camp. It is a good thing I'm a merciful hunter. I'll let him live, since he doesn't mean us any harm. It's our first sign of action today. Be at peace, little critter. As the temperature descends with the sun, I find it necessary to break my mannequin-like stature and stillness and put on my outer garment. Ever so carefully. Still, very little action. My eye has been distracted at times with a nearby flickering of a spider web. I've also seen some distant leaves frolicking in the wind. I do feel like my senses are playing tricks on me, however, as I'm currently detecting a strong aroma reminiscent of McDonald's cheeseburger. Not often something you encounter in the wild, as I am, even in this shooting house. But it is undeniable. I am currently smelling what seems to be some sort of Happy Meal imposter. But nothing beyond that, just sweet, tranquil serenity in my own thoughts. out here. Check back soon. Mannequin posture resuming now. I've gone ahead and taken out my hearing protection on one ear so I can enjoy the sweet songs. Sung by these sweet animals. Going from tree to tree here. Some sort of organized dance. It's not something you see in your backyard in the city.